Here we are, the Festival of Cricket, the Australian Festival of Cricket. A great day, lots of cricketing action. And one of the stars here today is Pure Sport. Now, with me is Glenn Waits. Glenn, why did you get into, you're a relative newcomer to cricket equipment. Why did you get into cricket equipment?
It pretty well started back when I was playing. I'm now retired a few years and pretty well got sick of getting gear that was fairly high priced, not getting the performance that I wanted. So back on the honeymoon in 2001, when India and Australia were playing in that famous test where Dravid and Laxman tore us apart in their follow-on innings. I couldn't get over the rebound and the performance of the Indian-made bat. So I started investigating it and trying to work out what the best way of getting involved. And I actually tried to get a few agencies and things like that, but of course I already taken. So I decided to design my own gear. That took a good, 4 or 5 years to find the right supplier that could provide me with the best grade of willow and the right handle, obviously giving you the engine transmission type of setup. And luckily enough I found that, and we've in 5 years we've developed a super brand of product. It's relatively new and we're still getting our distribution happening and all that sort of stuff, but we're absolutely proud of the gear.
Now show us one of the bats and just explain to some of our viewers what the difference is. What's the difference between a traditional bat and the Pure Sport?
Sure. I was looking at this one's our Pure Force, which is one of our top of the range. We have two. We have the Force and the Inferno, and I'll quickly go through the two differences. With the Force, we have a lower sweet spot on this bat. You'll see that it's all grooved in to give the maximum amount of timber in the bat, but still give a nice light pickup. As you can see by grains, it might be a bit difficult on the camera, but we're ranging from anywhere between 7 and 10 grains on our top range bats, which gives it that great performance. The Sarawak cane handle, it's a 12-piece Sarawak cane handle. Our distributor owns those fields. A lot of people don't probably understand that not only can you have if you have a good bit of willow, you need the handle. The handle must match the bat, or you're still batting with a plant, basically. So that's our top of the range. The Inferno, as you'll see, has more of a mid-sustained sweet spot. A lot of people will say that the low sweet spot's for more of the driving player, the mid-sustained is more for your back foot square player. To be perfectly honest, it's a lot more in the field. It's just the way you prefer your field.
I was going to say, so you've got a pretty good range here.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to be satisfied of all the range
Absolutely.
of bats. But it doesn't stop at bats.
No. Obviously, all the protective gear that you go in with our pads and thigh pads and gloves, all the top of the range Plastozoat field equipment, into your high compression foam to the lower end. So we cater for all the market, all the junior equipment as well. Obviously, we've launched into the balls now, which we've just released. We've done a deal with an Australian tannery company, and we're bringing out a quality ball that's up there with Kookaburra and Platypus. We're just getting them ranged into competitions as we speak. So
now it's the prices. Now everyone say this has got to be premium price, premium bats, top price. Very expensive?
No, well, obviously to break into the market we need to be making sure that we're nice and competitive, to which we are, and you'll see our top of the range bats here today are ranging at, from $350, including a free set of gloves, down to $40 in our junior bats. So,
Now, Glenn, you're down here at the Festival of Cricket. What do you hope to achieve? I mean, you're letting a lot of newcomers understand how and why you've got the best bat. But what else do you want to get out of the festival?
Oh, look, obviously getting some exposure into the New South Wales market, something that we haven't broken into as yet. We've been predominantly Victorian-based and a fair bit in the top end of Queensland, funny enough. So it's just obviously getting our distribution going, which has been the thing that we need to develop the most. We've got the product, it's just getting it out to the people, and we thought no better way than be at the Festival of Cricket. So.
Now, you're a bit of a go-getter, obviously. You've got a terrific product, very innovative. What's next? I mean, have you got something else lined up?
Yeah, we actually have. Next year, the Australian willow will be at its fruition and ready to be harvested. So with the Australian willows growers, we will be releasing 2 ranges of bats in the Australian willow. So we're dying to see how that's going to go in the marketplace. We've done our tests with it and we're absolutely delighted with the product. So that's the next big one for us.
Yeah, right. Pure Sport, a rising star in cricket equipment. Keep your eye on them. Have a look at them. Have a look at their website. Great bats, great equipment. Nice guys too. Okay, that's Pure Sport.